Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning. A lot to talk about, all kinds of colors on our map. So first off, already in effect, we've got winter weather headlines right in here. Blizzard warning in that scarlet color, pink winter storm warnings, and then purple winter weather advisory. The worst of the snow, so far most of it's been in the Panhandle. We haven't even seen much yet into Cherry County here. But blizzard conditions will be possible here. And then not as much snow in here. Some of that will eventually spread eastward, but we've also got a threat of some icing in here due to freezing drizzle. Now, these are already all in effect until 7 o'clock Central Time Wednesday. That's tomorrow. The snow is actually going to be clearing out later tonight, but the problem is with the winds blowing snow still could be a problem. I'm not overly concerned in here, to be honest with you, with too much snow. There could be some, though. But the freezing drizzle could be a bit of a problem. Many of us not even dealing with any of that here, though. But then to the southeast, we've got red flag warnings, and I've been noticing counties being taken off of this here in the last few hours, and now just in the last hour, last few minutes, in fact, now we've seen Clay County, Franklin County, and Harlan County right here taken out of this here. So what's happening is there's going to be a push of dry air in southeast areas today, very warm, dry air. But latest forecast trends are bringing colder air in quicker later today. That colder air won't be quite as dry, and so the fire threat does not look to be as big of an issue here now. I'm really more concerned right in here, the extreme southeast, for more of a fire threat. Anyway, a red flag warning goes in effect at noon today and will continue until 8 o'clock this evening. But again, cooler air rushing into the system quicker than expected. The winds won't be as strong until after that air is not as dry, and so the timing of it, which is a little bit difficult to predict, but the timing of it doesn't correspond with, as well with a major fire threat. So it'd be mostly far southeastern areas where that threat will be today. So I'm going to play this out very slow here, but first of all, most of our snow is to the northwest. Not much in here right now, mostly just some freezing drizzle. The cloud clear line is actually from about McCook to Kearney to Grand Island to Columbus to Omaha. So it's mostly clear right in here this morning. Futurecast is a little too far south with the clouds. We'll play this out through the morning hours and into this afternoon. Snow starts to push eastward. We'll take that to 5 o'clock. But look, actually, I'll back it up a little bit. Look at southeastern areas. Notice the wind's not too bad. Tri-Cities area, the wind's just starting to pick up around 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. The worst of the winds are actually off of our map now, so that's where the driest air is going to be, is way to the southeast. This is why I'm not as concerned about the fire threat here as I once previously was concerned about it. So still going to be a little bit warmer here, but colder air is going to be quickly rushing in, and that colder air is not as dry. Meanwhile, little bit of wraparound moisture, some light rain, maybe mixing with snow as it gets colder late this afternoon in here. I don't think we'll see much. Most of it's going to be up to the north, but notice it's all starting to lift to the northeast. The Dakotas are going to get hammered with this system here. Let's push you into the evening hours. Now we're getting windy. We're getting colder. There's the last of the moisture. It's going to move on out of here. We're pretty much done with the moisture. Blowing snow, though, still a threat where it does snow today. Even into the late night hours. Blowing snow still a problem. Winds still strong out of the northwest. Their peak will probably be this evening. We may see some gusts up to 50 miles per hour, but even tomorrow morning, gusts 40, 45 miles per hour, not out of the question. Sky is clearing up tomorrow, except for maybe up north, and there still is the chance of some blowing snow up here too. Winds are going to be strong. Those winds, they'll finally start to die down tomorrow night. A chilly day tomorrow, a cold night tomorrow night. A few increasing clouds out there, and then once we get past tomorrow night, things start to look a lot better down the road. So, snowfall totals. On top of what's already been seen, I haven't gotten any numbers out of northwest Nebraska, but northwest Nebraska has seen most of the snow so far, and it's been heavy at times here. This is where, up to a couple of feet of snow is possible, but notice most of us, not much. Up north, I don't even know if 2 inches is going to fall, to be honest with you. They're far, far northwestern parts of our area, Kippaw County, maybe 2 to 3 inches. That's even pushing it here. And then, of course, blowing snow would be the bigger threat here. But most of us, I'm iffy on even this happening. I don't even think we'll get a dusting in most of these spots. I'm more worried about freezing drizzle, to be honest with you. So snow for most of our area is not a major concern. Severe weather is not either. Now, southeast Nebraska on the very edge of a severe weather threat, which is going to be a much bigger issue to our east. A potential tornado outbreak later this afternoon, eastern Iowa, western Illinois, far northeast Missouri, and then nighttime tornadoes are going to be possible down to our south. from about Springfield, Missouri, eastward to south central Missouri, northwest Arkansas, Fort Smith to Little Rock, and then down there into far southeast Oklahoma. And there's a large area, of course, under enhanced risk. You don't want to forget that enhanced risk, slight risk, even a marginal risk still has the tornado threat plus other severe weather threats as well. But the highest threats are going to be in that moderate risk area in red. So again, not really a big issue for our area here. But highs today, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s in southeast Nebraska. We are trending cooler in the Tri-Cities, and in fact, we will be colder than this by 5 or 6 o'clock this afternoon. Temperatures are going to drop. Oh, right here, let's get the right map here. Temperatures are going to be dropping off later today here. And that colder air will push southeast tonight. We'll drop back into the 20s overnight tonight, upper teens in the northwest. Highs tomorrow, the coldest of the week, 30s and 40s, maybe some low 50s to the southeast. Another cold night tomorrow night, but winds will be dying down. 20s for overnight lows, low and mid 20s. Highs on Thursday, we begin to warm up, a little breezy, decent amount of sunshine, highs into the 50s and lower 60s. Still cold in the northwest, especially where there's snow on the ground, but improving conditions are expected starting on Thursday, and it will continue to get better from there. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Again, minimal impacts for the Tri-Cities, a lot of wind late today, tonight, and tomorrow. Coldest day of the forecast tomorrow. Minimal moisture late today, this evening, late this afternoon, early this evening, light rain, light snow, not too worried about that. Starts to get better Thursday, gets better yet on Friday, a high in the upper 60s. It will be a little on the windy side though, but the weekend looks fantastic. 70s, little breezy Saturday, not too bad. I did debate throwing in a chance of moisture for Saturday night, late night. Eastern Nebraska has a better chance than us in the Tri-Cities. If you want to throw in a 20% chance of rain after midnight. Should be out of here, though, by Sunday morning. Sunday looks great. Monday, low 80s, one of the warmest days of the year so far, and we could see more of that next week. Warm weather in place next week. Warm, dry weather expected in the long term here for a while, now through the 13th of April. Well, there you go. That is our forecast for today. A lot to look forward to down the road. Thank you for watching. I will see you all again on Wednesday morning. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and God bless. Bye.